Hello, Jason. Okay, thank you so much for this written rationale, this describing your creative process and some of the decisions that you had made. So this is fantastic. I love it because it's based on your writing. I can clearly see that you're learning and you're paying attention. So that's fantastic. I mean, some of the things you're saying here are things that we have learned in the last couple of weeks so for you to apply what we've learned, it's a win-win situation. It's what learning is about. So I think this is fantastic. Thank you very much for including this wonderful written rationale. I appreciate it. Hey, let's go ahead and jump over. I've got the banner up here, but I've got the bigger one right here, and I'm going to have to reduce that so we can fit it in this window, but nonetheless, it's pretty clear. I didn't see the magazine ad. I had posted that announcement, or not announcement, but I had posted that thread in this discussion. I'm asking you guys to include the PDF of the magazine ad so we can compare and contrast and kind of make some judgments based on the adaptation of the magazine ad to the web banner ad. But I didn't see that, so we'll just jump right in and get you a great critique here for the web banner. I love it. I think it's great. I think this turned out to be a winner. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, man. When you first started this concept, I was like, oh, man, where are we going here? I don't know if this is going to work. And you've made it work. I think it's quite fascinating. So good job. Really good job. It's so original. You've taken some chances here, and I love it. I appreciate it. Okay, let us know somewhere else. That's fantastic. Right now, honestly, it appears like this type size might be a point or two larger than this. I know it's set on italic, and that could be the way that it looks like that. But check your type size and make sure it's the same. Okay. The animation over here is great. I love it. Fantastic. You've included the location. However, I want to talk about that in 1 second. Masked images. Just really good work. Okay. Now, my recommendation is this. Let us know somewhere else, right? Avoid this note. This whole text block here, these 3 lines right here, group those together, and instead of blinking in like that, have them fade in. Okay, so take a second or a half a second to fade them in. So they fade in, they stay visible for about a second, and then take another half second to fade it out, and then repeat that loop forever. So that's how it is. It fades in, fades out, fades in, fades out. You see what I'm saying? Instead of this kind of blinking like that doesn't really promote the kind of relaxed atmosphere that the client is going for here. So I think that by fading those in, we'll definitely reinforce the relaxing atmosphere of the Amethyst Bay client. My only other recommendation is, well, I've got 2. Okay, I lied. I've got 2 other recommendations, and one of them is tough, and I'm on a fence about this, but this 716 Amethyst Bay Boulevard, St. Thomas, I think it would better serve on this side of the ad. And I wouldn't include this whole address. I would just include, just all you got to do right down here is just say located in St. Thomas, or located in beautiful St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, or just St. Thomas, USVI, or something like that. It's going to shift the balance a little bit, and that was my first reservation, is that by moving this over here, it's going to be really heavily balanced on the right-hand side. So I don't know. You make the decision. Try it and see what you think. It's okay to have most of the balance on the right-hand side of the composition in this particular case, because that's where you want the viewer to look. The viewer is going to be more comfortable over here as opposed to over here, because that just looks so cold and nasty, right? So think about it, try it, and see what you think. My other recommendation is this white line here separating the 2 masked images. And again, try this, but try bringing those together. Remove the white line. The reason I say that is because this, at first glance, this could be construed as 2 different ads. And I think that the difference between the 2 is really, really super obvious, right? But by adding that, I think, unless somebody's looking at this, they're going to, looking right at it, which, we glance over things on the web. So if you glance over this, you could possibly say, oh, that's 2 ads. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think that could be somewhat problematic in someone's decision to click this ad. All right, so other than that, really great job. I really appreciate the chances you've taken on this. Success, indeed, yes. All right, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to let me know. Thank you very much.